Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kim back with another video. So in today's video, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, I am going to be unboxing a frontal that I received from Juicy Hair Affair. Before we get into the video, you guys know what I ask. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning supporter, thank you for coming back. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment down below. You guys know I love engaging with you guys in the comment section. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'll leave the link for that down below if you want to follow me, you know. It would be nice to get the support. But let's just get right into the video. So I reached out to her, that's Constance. She is the CEO of Juicy Hair Affair. So I reached out to her after my last issue with my frontal. I actually kind of reached out to her before that. And what happened was, you know, obviously she was testing out frontals. It was taking a little while, and I was like, you know what, let me check this out. You guys saw the debacle that I went through with my last frontal, and it didn't work out. Like, so I'm like, you know what, everything happens for a reason. First I had a closure, and when I say closure, you guys are probably like, what are you talking about? But if you've been on my channel, then you would know. I actually had a wig that I made using 3 bundles of Juicy Hair Affair's 26-inch raw Indian straight. I had to get that straight. Also, you guys can use my code Kim to get money off. I'm going to leave the links for everything down below. And then I also picked up a a closure from another hair company. It just didn't quite match, so I decided, you know, let me just get a raw hair frontal. It, you know, first time it didn't work. Second time it didn't work. And I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to wait a third time because it's wasting my time. So I reached out to her about getting a frontal and offered to pay for it because I don't expect things for free. I want what I want, and I want it to look and work the way it's supposed to look and work, and she just told me she was going to give it to me for free. So thank you very much for giving me the frontal. I really appreciate that. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. So one thing that I noticed, 'cause I do follow her on social media, is that she does post quite a bit, and she came up with a hair maintenance guide. You guys know, if you have been on my channel, is this gonna focus sometime today? Focus. But yeah, so it tells you step by step how to keep your Juicy Hair Affair hair looking well. I absolutely love when companies offer this. It also has their return policy, and it just lets you know that exchanges are not allowed. So really great thing to have. Make sure if you guys check it out, you definitely read up on this, because I love when companies put that out there. Now we have a Juicy Hair Affair raw Indian straight 18-inch frontal 13x4. I probably said all of that backwards. If you guys can't tell, I'm just really excited. I'm just tired of getting a closure or a frontal. I feel like I was settling, and I don't like to settle when it comes to hair, especially when it's like good, like expensive hair. I don't like to settle. So I'm really happy and excited about this frontal because I know it's gonna work. Like, I just know it's gonna work. So you guys saw me unbox a frontal from her before, and the hair quality is just, we already know the hair quality is there. The hair is there, the lace is there. I'm just excited. Like, I'm gonna, when I make the wig or make the wig over, I'm gonna film, I don't want to say like an entire wig video, but I had one person reach out to me, and I'm sorry if I'm like off on a tangent, but I feel like this is relative to the video, so I'm gonna mention it. But I had one person reach out to me about, you know, like what thread and stuff that I use to make my wigs. I'm gonna leave a link for that down below. I use Coat's Extra Strong Nylon thread. I've used it for years. Holds up really well for making wigs, and it's fairly cheap. It's only like $2 if you go to like Michael's or like AC Moore. And she was having some issues with stitching it, so I'm gonna do a detailed stitch video, not necessarily like a wig making video, just because I already have a wig making video on my page. But I will link all of that, well, not in this video, because not really, well, maybe I'll link the wig making video down below, but I'm excited about this frontal. I know I'm not going to have any issues with it, and I'm excited that I'm finally able to get hair all from the same hair company, because I know it's going to mesh well and I'm not going to have any issues with it. So I can't wait to make this wig. And I'm going to pluck the hairline and I'm going to tint the lace, because you guys saw my last wig, which is this one that I made, and I did all of that and I absolutely loved the way it turned out. So I'm really excited about this frontal and making this wig. I don't know when that video is going to be up, just because you guys hear me mention, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, I'm in between households, and the other household that I'm in, the lighting isn't really the best for when it comes to making a wig and like filming that for you guys. And I want to make sure that, just especially because I set the expectation that I was going to let her know once I showed her like my stitch work and how I get the thread to not keep coming through the frontal and the cap. So I want to make sure that it's in good lighting. So it may take a little bit longer for me to get this video out to you guys, just for that one reason. But I'm really excited. Like, you have no idea. I feel like I've been going through the ringer with like closures and like frontals, and it can be frustrating. So happy about this. Happy that we have the same hairline that we had before. The lace is amazing. The hair quality is amazing. And I just know it's gonna work well. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. So one other thing I wanted to come back and just add to the video is, with the frontal, there is I want to say like a natural density. So you do have like the shorter strands that I talked about when I unboxed the last frontal that I purchased. Well, not purchased, that I got from them, because I didn't purchase that frontal or this one. But there are shorter strands, but I don't really mind. If you guys saw me in that wig, I'm going to link the video for that down below. I thought I was going to be able to tell, and I couldn't. So I'm not really too worried about it. And like I said, I'm really excited about like making this wig and finally having hair from the same hair company. I just know that I'm not going to have an issue with, one, the texture matching, and then also it just holding up the way that it should. Like, I was so like so disappointed with that last frontal, like, because I gave it a chance. Like, I really gave it like a real good chance, and it disappointed me twice. So I'm just excited to know for a fact that I'm not going to have that issue with this, because I've had her hair now for a year and a half. And like, if I'm going to try, I don't even have the hair in here. I was going to say, I'm going to put a picture of the hair. So this is what 1 out of the 3 bundles that I took out of that wig looks like. And it's just been sitting in a bag, that red bag, on the floor for about 2 weeks, just waiting for this frontal. But look at these wefts. Do you guys see the detail in these wefts? And you guys know when I made the wig, even when I did the half up, half down, I do not believe in cutting wefts. That helps to avoid like any shedding. But this hair is amazing. And it might look tangled. I mean, like I said, it was in a bag, but all I did was run my fingers through it. Like, a year and a half old. Like, this is quality. Like, no shade to anybody else, but this is quality. This is what raw hair is supposed to look like. I don't treat it bad, but I know the things that I do should just like, it's just gonna work, especially for good hair. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that video, because I promised that I would show it. Maybe like up here or here, just to show you what those bundles look like after I've had it in a wig for over a year and deconstructed the wig, and the bundles still look brand new. Like, the wefts still look like, it just doesn't get any better than that. But that wraps this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.